guys, welcome into the channel. I hope that you guys are doing absolutely great already out here. Oh, okay, Holy Spirit came through with the tiger to confirm the message, the tiger symbolism. Now, these aren't in my notes, y'all. I kind of pulled a couple cards on this when I was turning on the camera. The first thing, let me tell you, the first thing that I heard is that the devil is trying to oppose your blessings, okay? You guys have the fish spirit coming out, okay, which speaks about you guys receiving some type of power, okay? Okay. And then the alligator came out, okay? There's someone who's on a, okay, Spirit said warpath. Somebody's on a warpath, okay, or on a mission to try to obstruct your view. Oh, that's not gonna work. I just heard that. But you guys, let me tell y'all how y'all are coming out, okay? Y'all are extremely loyal, okay? And you guys are in this energy where y'all are choosing your happiness over everything, okay? You guys could be taking some deep dives or turning inward to really kind of assess or review some things within yourself or about yourself, okay? You could be loving on yourself, all right? And then you guys are coming out, Leo energy in some super strength, okay? Oh, and it says never lost a battle. 555 energy. Y'all are coming out as the GOAT, okay? The greatest of all time, okay? Y'all are hearing some GOAT energy, okay? Now, let me tell you, to confirm all of that, then we had the spirit of the tiger, okay? Now, I posted on the community board, y'all. If y'all are new, make sure y'all check out the community board. I post pretty frequently on the community board. So you don't want to miss any messages that I may post there, or just any inspiration or daily motivation that y'all need for the day. Whatever jumps out at me, y'all, I post it. Okay. So anyway, I posted the other day on there something specific about the tiger. Okay. 12:44 on the clock. So today is June 5th. It's Wednesday that I'm recording these reads. All right, this block of reads. And the tiger came out. Now I'm going to get to my post because I feel like y'all need to know what I said on that post. So let me just open it up. Let me read it verbatim. Give me just a minute. Okay, so that post said, hold on, let me find it. Okay. That post says, we are in mid-flight. Initially, I typed fight, but I went in and edited it, woke up the next morning, realized it still didn't take the edit. So I had to edit again. I put a little asterisk behind it, but it's supposed to be flight, okay? But maybe a fight is significant, okay? But we are in mid-flight of ascension. Archangel Michael is right there present with us, okay? We have the loyalty. And I just said loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Wow. Okay, but we have the loyalty of our ancestors, and they want you to know this, okay? Now, your survival, this is the part with the tiger, your survival instincts are heightening to that of the tiger. Y'all better watch y'all some Animal Planet, okay? Little side note there. But anyway, God is in the process of reordering and reorganizing things on your behalf, all of which is being done with you at the forefront of his mind and his heart. I heard God say, rest assured. Okay, so this right here all came out. Whoever this is thinking they're going to be on a warpath with you, trying to cause some type of obstruction to your view or to your path or to these blessings that you have coming in or to this power that you guys are being handed down or given, y'all, that is not going to work. It's going to be an epic failure. Okay, epic failure. All right. And this you should be very happy about, okay? Because you guys are going to reach a level of success. It even could come through as luck. It could come through as harmony, okay? And it could show up as happiness, all right, you guys? Okay, so now let me get back to my note for today's what we're really here to talk about is, but I guess God was like, no, we talking about that too. But the archangel, no, angel number 13, okay? Angel number 13. The number 13, you guys, it brings the test, okay? The suffering and the death, All right. Now, it symbolizes the death to the matter or to oneself and the birth of the spirit, the passage of a high level of existence. Okay. Now, in tarot, the number 13 card is actually named as death, okay? But it mostly means death of a struggling period and a new beginning, okay? So dark mysteries are being revealed to you guys at this time. So if y'all are seeing the number 13, this will be a indication that you guys are going to be receiving some form of dark mystery. Okay. And for me, you guys, the mysteries 13 holds, it speaks about the 12 apostles plus Christ in the biblical pantheon. Okay. Now, the 13 Anunnaki in the Egyptian pantheon, and then the 13 Orishan in the Yoruba pantheon. Okay. The 13 gods and goddesses in the Hindu pantheon, the 13 kami in the Japanese pantheon. Okay, so in all these different pantheons or religious beliefs, okay, there's a set amount of people or individuals which then kind of transfer over to being the 13 zodiacs, right? And so on and so forth. Okay, I'm sure y'all are getting the picture of what I'm trying to say here. Okay, so these energies, no matter in what religion they are in or what belief system they are in, they still stand in this particular position. Okay. All of these 13 are related to the zodiac signs in the stellium. Okay. Now, each of its own timelines, they're each on their own timeline. Okay. So you could have the timeline or era of Christ. You could have the timeline or era of Hindu belief. You can have the time. To me, I break it down as it is on a timeline. Okay. You know how we all have multiple past lives. Some of us have been here multiple amount of years and multiple amount of times. We've reincarnated and came back here and we here and that. Okay. I always tell people to reference that Tina Marie song, I've Been Here Before. Okay. She says, at first I was a gazelle. In my case, my first lifetime, I was a horse. Okay. Hence Sagittarius. Okay. But that may not be true for everybody. I feel like Leo, in your past life, your first lifetime, you incarnated as a lion. Okay. Everybody may have their own animal spirit that they have incarnated as at one point in time or will throughout history. Okay. So anyway, back to this here point about these zodiacs and these belief systems that are on their own timelines. So the way that God has given it to me is that, like I said, they're each on their own timeline. Okay. And ruling in their own era as God, Lord, Pharaoh, D, and King, right? Depending on what time we're in. If you think about it, medieval times, they had kings and they had queens, right? So it's something like that, right? And with indigenous, they had chiefs, and Egyptians, they had pharaohs. They were the leader, right? In Christian or Baptist religions, they had God or Jesus or Lord, right? Even in medieval days, people were referred to as lords as well. Okay, so anyway, it just depends on what era we're in. So I guess instead of saying lifetime, I could say, or timeline, I could say era. Okay. Now, I believe in my own belief system that God is God in all pantheons. He's still the same God to me, okay? Like, I don't care what religion is in, God is still God in my opinion. And that's my belief as being a spiritualist, okay? Or becoming spiritual, even after having grown up as a Christian or Baptist. Or I visited many different religious churches. I've gone to churches where they believe, Jehovah's Witness. I've gone to Catholic churches. I've gone to Christian churches. I've gone to Baptist churches. I've gone to Pentecostal churches. I've gone to non-denominational churches. I visited, and this is interesting because for me, I realized it now in my adult life, that as a child, God took me through all of those different, religions so that I could basically be able to pull for my own belief system, right? So that's why I said, from what I've gathered through visiting these different religions and then studying Hinduism and studying Buddhism and studying Egyptian belief and studying, it's like, for me, God is God through all. And I haven't seen him be no different. in these different religions. That's why I'm able to pull from any of these religions and operate. I feel like religion actually will put a restriction. It actually limits God, in my opinion. If you title it, oh, it's Christian, oh, it's Baptist, oh, it's Catholic, oh, it's this, oh, it's that, and God is like, dude, I'm not limited. What is wrong with y'all? Like that's how I feel like God be looking at, religion. Like, I'm not limited to that religion. I am all things. I exist in everything, everyone, everywhere, right? So for me, that's how I view it. Okay, I feel like I had to share that with y'all. God asked me to share that with you guys. So like I said, for me, God is God in any dimension. He's God in any realm. He's God in any religion. He's God in any belief system. He's God in any pantheon. He's still God to me. Okay. And that's just my opinion. Okay. Not everybody may feel like that, and that's okay. You're entitled to your own belief system. That's your business. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to force you, pull you, push you. That's not what I'm about. Okay. I'm going to put some information out there. Hopefully it feeds your spirit. Hopefully you can take something, that you can grow and expand upon and see it work for you in your life. Right. So, like I said, he's not limited. He's not even limited to a race. He's not limited to a particular culture. He's not limited to a particular background. Okay. Like I said, I feel like he wanted that to be expressed or publicized. Okay. And like I said, one group may refer to God as Allah. Others may refer to God as God. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. All right. Now, for somebody else out there, God wants to reveal to you his name. Okay. His name. I was watching, I believe it was the story of Moses. Okay. When I got that download. Okay. I was watching the story of Moses, and it was like Moses had went to the people. I think it was Moses. He in this series on Netflix, he had went to the people. He went to a particular people, and they were like, well, if you're really who you say you are, then you will know the real name of God. You will know his alias. I'm gonna say his alias, okay? And then he leaned over and he whispered the name of God in this lady's ear, and this elder's ear. It's like an elder mother. And she realized that he did know God's true identity, that he truly did have a connection to God, right? And so I'm going to tell you guys the name of God that he gave me to speak to y'all, I guess, in this moment, because this is not in my notes, but God is like, tell them my name. Okay. So if I was to be calling God in my native tongue someone, the language of the angels. Okay, you speak the language of the angels. Okay, or the language of the gods. It's something like that. Okay, somebody here, you have a, like, in your private arena or time or space, like, you could speak in tongues, or you speak a language and you could probably not even know what the heck that language is, but it's an ancient language. I'm picking up the part off of the movie The Sixth Sense. And when The Sixth Sense, the lady, when she was created, she went to the priest and she was speaking a language, and he said it's the language of whatever he said right there. I feel like somebody knows how to speak that language, and you could not even know that that's what it is that you're speaking. 1333 on the clock, but it's something about that. Okay, you could be a life path number 33, okay, or 3. Or the fact that 1333 just popped up, and we're talking about Archangel 13. Excuse me. I keep wanting to call this angel number an archangel number. Maybe 13 is an archangel number, but what I was trying to say was angel number. Okay. So the name of God that he gave to me and spoke into my spirit, I'm going to share with you guys. Okay. The name of God is actually pronounced as okay, and it means so much, but I'm not even going to go into detail of what that actually means. Okay, but that is God's name if I was to speak it in my tongue. Okay, so anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this message, my loves. I will see you guys over in the next one. Look out for number 13. Bye.